Beautiful morning, baby. Yes, sir. I had to light, had to light myself up. Excuse me. Man, I had a conversation yesterday. I was talking to 3 white people, 1 female, right? And Michael Vick, I guess they was doing maybe a 30 for 30 on ESPN about Michael Vick. And I was just like, yeah, Michael Vick, before Patrick Mahomes was Michael Vick, right? So one guy was like, yeah, he was great. He deserved everything he got. Fucking fight, killing those dogs and blah, blah, blah. And I let him get his shit out. Let him talk. So I say, so you ever been to jail? He said, nah. I'm back in poor ass motherfucking Louisiana. Goddamn trailer parks of the motherfucking 50, whatever states we got. The trailer parks of the fucking United States. So he said, no, I've never been to jail, but I've been in the back of a cop car. I said, okay, well, what they throw you in the back for? He said for public intoxication, right? I said, okay, well, I said, you ever drove drunk before? You ever like had a few drinks, had like several drinks and drove drunk? I'm talking about like you tipsy. You may not have been fucked up, but like you done been tipsy before. He was like, yeah. I said, okay, well, you can't talk shit about Michael Vick, bro, because you're a piece of shit too. If Michael Vick's a piece of shit for fighting dogs, you're a piece of shit for getting behind the wheel and driving, okay? And I said that, no disrespect, right? So he says, well, that's a little disrespectful. I said, well, I kind of find you know saying Michael Vick's a piece of shit. You throwing stones and hiding your hand, you know? And again, I said, no disrespect. Well, that's just crazy. I mean, you're like, what are you trying to say? Like, they're the same? That's crazy. Fighting dogs and killing them, that's just crazy. Like, he buried them. You do know what happened. I said, yeah, I know exactly what happened. I'm a Michael Vick fan. I also wanted to say, I'm a black man. I'm a fan of all black men. I'm always for black people. So he was like, I didn't say that shit, but he was like, so you're trying to say it's the same thing? Me driving drunk or drinking and driving is the same as killing dogs? I said, hell yeah, because you putting people's lives at risk every time you get behind a car and you drive. That's a stupid ass decision. Just like fucking fighting dogs and willingly bury them on the property, like with Michael Vick. He was stupid. Stupid. Like, what? Because he can make millions of dollars? Like, what are you saying, right? So these 3 fucking dog lovers are fucking gaming. They call themselves ganging up on me and all that. And I told him, I was like, y'all sound real. I'm gonna end this conversation with y'all because in my head I wanted to say, y'all sound stupid as fuck. Okay. Clearly, y'all dog lovers. I like dogs. I love dogs too, right? I like them. But I don't give a fuck about dogs more than people, all right? So, okay, yeah, I'm making a point here. Hold up. All right, so story time, right? So, I'm working with a guy back in the day, right? And we watching the 30 for 30 on ESPN, another 30 for 30 moment, right? I'm fucking advertising ESPN like a motherfucker. And they would talk about guys that go broke, athletes, MLB, NFL, NBA, all that shit, right? They go broke, right? So it was more so they was talking about Mike Tyson. So the guy I'm working with, white guy, cool brother, you know what I mean? But he pissed me off that day. He was like, motherfucker, Mike Tyson's a stupid motherfucker. All that money, he blow it, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, listen, man, you can't talk shit about Mike Tyson, okay? Because at the time, me and him was doing dumb shit, right? Can't be doing dumb shit and say other people are stupid for doing dumb shit. So this dude, he was making like $475 a day, right? Making $475 a day. And we worked 28 on, 14 off, right? Me and him would go to work, and we would come to work and leave. We would leave work. We worked the same rotation, right? 28 on, 14 off, right? So me and him, okay, was doing dumb shit like having, both of us was, damn, I hate saying this shit. Both of us was married. I was married at the time. Both of us had mistress. I had one, he had like 2 or 3, right? So in 14 days, me and this man, he made more money than me, okay? But I was doing the same shit. We would fucking work 28 days, pay bills and everything, go home with a nice amount of money, right? Go fuck off and play. And in 14 fucking days, we would come back to that fucking boat broke. And we would justify our stupidity by laughing at it and telling our stories about doing dumb shit, making horrible financial decisions, right? Like having mistresses, drinking and partying, right? So I had to break it down to him. I was like, bro, the only reason you talking shit about Mike Tyson is because Tyson lost millions of dollars and he's broke. Right now, you just fucked up a couple $1,000s, and me and you broke. Like in 14 fucking days, bro. We coming back to the fucking boat, a couple $100s. Bills were paid, everything was straight. You know what I mean? Wise, main old lady, like people straight, taking care of motherfuckers. And we coming back to this fucking boat, broke, in 14 fucking days, and he immediately shut the fuck up. It was just like. Yeah, like, bro, I guess the point, I don't even know what point I'm just trying to make. Like, be careful what the fuck come out your mouth, man. Because just as much as somebody fucking up and you seeing you 9 times out of 10, you fucking up too. Holy art thigh motherfuckers, like, be cool, man. I know I have, and I do it too. I judge people too, man. Everybody's judgmental, man. We all judgmental. But last night was just, that conversation just fucking blew me like a motherfucker. Like, nigga, excuse me, I don't mean to say that word, but like, you gonna say Michael Vick stupid for fighting dogs and burying them, which it is stupid. It was absolutely fucking retarded, okay? But you are no different than this man. If you get behind the wheel, if that dude, and then he had his keys on the fuck, like what we were talking while he was drinking. It was just like, I'm just like, bro, you consciously making a decision to drink, having a conversation, judging another man because he was in the NFL, whatever, and you sitting right here, you probably, I don't know how much money. Look, let's just say he make $100,000 a year. You gonna risk your whole fucking career by getting behind the wheel and driving and possibly hitting somebody. You gambling on your life. Anything can fucking happen when you get behind that wheel. Somebody can hit you. And if they hit you, you blow. You're not even at fault. You didn't even cause the wreck. The other person did. But if you blow, your career is gone. You're probably gonna lose everything, just like Michael Vick. Idiot. Yeah, man. Over and out, man. Fuck.